What's up, everybody? My name's Lewis from andnowjustlisten, and we're back with the news you knew already for the week of September 5, 2016. Boy, if you thought last week was a slow week in news, buckle up. It's even slow. Maybe unbuckle, because it's so slow this week. There's not a lot going on right now. We're kind of in another lull period between some big releases and the fall season. So there's not even a lot of significant games coming out this week, but we got a show anyway, so let's get this thing going. All right, first up this week, if you haven't tried out Overwatch yet, the wildly successful and popular team class shooter from Blizzard, it's going to be free on consoles from September 9 to 12 this upcoming weekend. Really exciting for those of you who haven't had a chance to try it out. Maybe we're thinking about trying it out, just haven't gotten around to it, didn't want to fork out the money without giving it a test. This is your opportunity to jump in and check it out. It's a really, really fun game. Season 2 of competitive just hit this last week, and it's a great time to get in and experience what Overwatch is all about. So if you're a PS4 or Xbox One owner, I think you should jump on that. That'll be starting on the 9th, and I don't know if there's much more to say. Overwatch is a great game. You can check out my review if you want on our blog, and yeah, Overwatch. All right, Nintendo had a Direct this week, and they talked a lot about the 3DS. One of the big news items coming out of that conference was Mario Maker coming to the Nintendo 3DS soon. Interestingly enough, this game is going to have a little bit of a different ethos than the Wii U version of the game. Whereas the Wii U game is more about building levels and sharing them online with the community at random, I suppose. The 3DS version is focused on sharing through local connections and, I believe, Street Pass. So there's a little bit of a different feel going on. There's going to be, I think, 100 levels included with the game, so there should be a lot to play. And if you have friends with 3DSs who also get Mario Maker, that's going to be the best way to play the game and, share levels around. Additionally, if you're someone who street passes a lot, it sounds like that's going to be a great way to share levels as well. One other thing to note is that not all of the Wii U levels will be compatible on the 3DS, which I don't know what exactly that means. I don't know if you can share between Wii U and a 3DS locally on Wi-Fi or something, but yeah, you could go back and watch the Direct for yourself, and there's a link to a GameSpot article kind of detailing the generalities of it as well. But that is cool news. I think that is a great move for the 3DS and for Mario Maker as well. I'm a little disappointed that it isn't full featured, but I guess they want to make both versions viable at the same time. I suppose I understand that, but it would have been nice to have the online sharing on the 3DS as well. I don't think it would have pushed out the Wii U users like maybe they think it would. I don't know. Anyways, 3DS Mario Maker's coming, and that's really awesome. So if you're big into that, I think that's something that should be worth checking out. Telltale's Walking Dead series, critically acclaimed adventure game series, is having a third season. I think this was expected. I don't follow those games very closely. I'm not a big fan of the Telltale games. But this November, Telltale's The Walking Dead: A New Frontier is hitting. It's taking place 4 years after the original, and now Clementine will be a teenager. Clementine is indeed returning for this round, and that should do well for them. I think Season 2 was not as well received as Season 1, but was still very well liked. In addition, out of PAX this weekend, there are reports that the next Batman game will be coming out on September 20th. So if you've got into that Batman series, you can look forward to another episode of that very shortly. That's it for news this week. There was not a whole lot. I had to search pretty long just to dig up that stuff. And so now we're going to kick it over to a week of pretty light releases as well. All right, here are your releases for this week. three to highlight. Then three that I would like to highlight for this week. Up first, The Tomorrow Children is coming out on the PS4 on September 6th. That may be early access. That may be full. No, I think it's early access. I'm not sure. I don't know that it's all the way done yet. Let's put it that way. But you can check out The Tomorrow Children on the PS4, September 6th. Don't take my word as gospel on that game. There hasn't been a whole lot of news that's been, front-facing about that game, so I don't know a ton about it. But The Tomorrow Children has a really interesting aesthetic. I don't know that I'm interested in it otherwise, but if you're looking forward to that, you can check it out this week already. Up next, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice is coming out on the 3DS on September the 8th. The Ace Attorney series is very beloved and is a really cool take on courtroom dealings and anime smashing together. I know Justin is super into those games, and I might check this one out. I don't know if I'll be getting it right away, but Ace Attorney is something that I've been intrigued by and just haven't gotten around to for a long time, so maybe this will be the one. And the third release that I would like to highlight this week is not confirmed. So Game Informer's list that we reference has this game coming out on September 8th. I checked the Wikipedia list, I checked the game's website, I did extensive Googling, and I could not find any more hard evidence. Steam just says September, but Steins, the adventure game, that the anime, which I love and highly recommend if you haven't seen it, it's awesome, is supposed to be coming out September 8th, maybe? Even if it's not out on the 8th, it should be coming out this month if Steam is to be believed. Unfortunately, I was not able to corroborate that much of anywhere, so at least we have September 8 in one place and September in another place, so this month seems like it should be the month, but that anime was awesome, and the anime is based on the adventure game, so I would really love to pick it up and dig into a real meaty adventure game, or visual novel, sorry. I keep saying adventure game, but visual novel is the word I'm looking for. I haven't really ever checked one out before, so this would be a good one because I know I like the story already, and it'd be fun to experience it in a new way. That's gonna do it for releases this week. Scan through the list, see what tickles your fancy. Otherwise, give us a like, give us a sub if you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Deus Ex should be coming to a close this week. The Let's Play of Human Revolution, so hopefully Mankind Divided will be starting up at some point in the nearest future. Really excited to get my hands on that game and check it out as well. And if you want some more content from us, we have a podcast that goes up on Wednesdays on we record on Wednesdays. It goes up on Thursday. It's on iTunes, Spreaker, Stitcher. Any podcatcher should pick it up from the RSS feed. We've got a blog, andnowjustlisten.wordpress.com. My review of No Man's Sky will finally be hitting this week. It was a tough write, but that's coming out this week. And then next week, I'll be finishing my top 10 games list, which I had to postpone because of writing this No Man's Sky review. And that's about it. Thanks so much for tuning in again this week, and I'll see you guys next week for more news.